We're looking at 6 boats up in the yellow cap. I think next to that red boat there, they'll be the fastest away. And there they go. It's game on.
Good start from the Argentinians at the bottom.
So it is Romalo and Pimenta in shot, leading the charge. The Volds next to them. Doesn't really matter. The Portuguese are hoping the Danes make it, and they'll move over to the left, and the French will sit back onto that V again.
Hats off to the boat following, because they threw a big right turn to avoid.
And in they come to the portage.
First 4 boats all going.
Oh, we've got swimmers there.
That's Norway, I think.
That's Denmark.
Denmark in.
That's Moretti and Knudsen.
Oh, unbelievable.
We didn't see what happened to them. I was looking elsewhere at the time. We'll try and get a replay of that after it all calms down again. But Romalo and Pimenta, Kolosvari and Boros and the French all looking super organised, as is Lawrence and Miguel from Spain. It's the usual suspects making their way to the front. The Danes' 3rd boat at the moment. They're coming left of the portage, just going over the back of that white boat. The red boat of France comes across. And just like the Danes this morning, seemingly nothing.
There was no paddle contact. There was no boat contact. The paddles were down. Maybe they were preparing to get out of the boat and drifting away. It's amazing.
Brutal.
South Africa
and Argentina fighting for the same wave. South Africa win that one. No loss for either, though. South Africans will drop in behind the Portuguese. So here we go. Portugal, Hungary and Spain left. South Africa right. France left. Argentina right. Germany right. Norway left. South Africa right. Here we go. Very slow takeout for the Norwegians. No, French.
Oh, they want to get through. The Spaniards want to be let through on the left as they try and take Portugal.
There's no way.
Romalio's having none of that.
The boat will be angled subtly to discourage that.
That was a.
And you get the message pretty clearly. South Africa closest to us in the blue. France in the red. Away they go. All good. This group is intent. They're rotating that group less than every minute. And every time we see it, it's a different leader. So that front group now has 75 metres on Lovemore and Cook.
Chase 5 is working hard, but you can see that the leaders are really flooring it, and they are driving a wedge between themselves and the rest of this field.
Going right. Got the right, just to make sure they're safe.
Romalio Pimenta going left.
Hungary out very early.
Slow. A little bit of a wobble from Romalio at the front, but all the way clean. Some pressure from Hungary now on the Romalio-Pimenta combination. All through at pace. There'll be no change to this group, I suspect.
The Volds trying to make up ground. They run well, those boys. Probably on account their legs are longer than most people's torsos, including and legs. And the Volds very much gained on that portage, and we could have 5 back in the front group. So that chase group is closing down. So it's Norway who've done all the work to get back there. So the Argentinians have finished the job nearly. That the Volds,
they're there to
basically they've gone for the glory run. The Volds did all the work. Front group going left, second group going right. It's going to get tight.
Portugal out. Good for the French.
Out. Spain,
everybody's
Hungary,
clean.
Argentinians a little bit slow picking the boat up at the back. 2 through the drinks lane. Hungarians also through the drinks lane.
Little head gesture from Romalio saying, this is our don't. See if we can get some space here, but it hasn't worked. They've come through that drinks lane like greased lightning, and they're right back into contact. A grimace on the face of Hamish Lovemore. It's getting intense. Good put in with Clint Cook, and off they go with the Volds.
This race very much playing into the hands of Romalo and Pimenta.
They're on lap 6 of 8.
Guys in the back, all having a little look.
Yeah, there's a lot of looking around.
Few words to the front man. The front man will decide whether he cares or not. Back man provides the information. Front man decides who cares. And it looks to me like no one in this front group cares whether that group catches up or not. James Russell trying to bridge that gap. There's a couple of nice spaces only on that front group at the moment. And only the first two people there get them, and it's going to be James Russell. Although he's coming across the front of the Germans quite sharply.
Pulled that off.
But he's made it, and the boat out to the right should be the next one in. So, yep, the red and white boat ducked into the other wave, and now we go.
Time to turn
James
up the
Russell,
heat in the kitchen.
This is make or break for that yellow boat of Great Britain. The red and white boat's out of it. That's Rask. They've got all sorts of steering problems in there. There it is, behind the Norwegians. They've got to tuck their nose behind the Norwegians. But again, it kicks off on the outside. Oh, it's like half a wave. Great Britain, the only boat going right. That's going to suit them, I think.
1, 2, 3,
it's
4,
going to get
5
a bit busy on that left side. Spain going all the way down the landing stage.
Everybody out clean and on the road.
Nicely done by Spain.
Portugal going into the drinking zone.
Little stumble by the Portuguese Rui Cancio there. It was a close call, but he made it. Both athletes fed. Where's James Russell?
Everybody's together. There's GB. Being shadowed by the caricatures.
France away, but no intent. It's going to suit the people who've just fallen off. Nobody's going anywhere. You've got about 20 seconds here. James Russell before that group kicks off again. No, going nowhere, that front group. So who's going to make it back?
Foot is completely off the gas.
Great Britain are going to make it back. The Danes outside them are going to make it back. And the Argentinians. So we've now got a front group of 7 again, I think. Extremely well. He puts in effort when it's needed, and he's lazy when he can be.
4 left, 2 right.
Portugal first. Denmark second. Spain just slipped in past them. Spain 2, a little bit slow taking the boat out, as were the Volds. Portugal from Spain 1, from France, from Hungary, Spain 2, Denmark, Norway, Great Britain, and then Argentina. Argentina a bit late to this party. They're in quickly, they get away with Great Britain, and no motivation at the front. The whole group will come back together.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a more definitive group reshaper, a group minimizer.
Just want to see really what Boris did about it, and I don't think he's done anything. I think he's got caught for speed at the back, and oh my word, Spaniards have made contact with the other Spaniards. It's going to be a race for the V now behind Romalo.
And there's all sorts of confusion.
It's going to be the Danes. The Danes have managed to get into that front V at exactly the right time, thanks to the Spanish infighting. And hats off, Denmark, bring it on. After all they've been through, they deserve a break here. They're going to go out to the right. I think we just went inside.
Somebody might have missed
the
a boy there.
With the Spanish.
Come on. That red boat is close to them.
Come on, Denmark. After what they've just done, they deserve something out of this.
Denmark are out well. And the crowd is really rallying behind them as they go through this
Portugal have got
final.
this. There's no doubt about that. France are going to be with them at the exit. The Volds, after everything they've been through, they're there in 3rd place. And Denmark 4th. Denmark just need to maintain some contact with this front group. They're tired. They are tired, man.
Dig deep time.
Come on, boys.
Soren Moretti, Philip Knudsen. Expectations of a nation on their shoulders, but they're not thinking about that. They've been gifted an opportunity.
The Portuguese won't go hard. They've got time, the Danes, to get in the V and have a little break. Here they come now, and into the V. Now they've just got to rest and hope that they can get something picked off at the end. The only mystery here is whether the Danes can stay in touch enough to pick someone off at the end. But I think they're just tired. 150 metres.
There goes Norway.
Come on, Denmark.
Denmark are going big off the back.
There goes Portugal.
There's a great response from
And
Romaglio
if the French fall over the back of that wave, Denmark have got a shout. But they're not going to drop off. There's no time. Denmark aren't going to make this. It's going to be France from Norway.
Gutsy showing from the Norwegians, but gold is going to go to Jose Romaglio and Fernando Pimenta. Second is France
from Norway.
A lunge on the line from Norway. And fourth is going to go to Denmark.
Well done, Denmark. That is a superb result. From nowhere, from a swim, you remember, at that portage.
Correct.